Hi, welcome to Main Street Macro. I'm Neela Richardson. This week we'll be looking at the March jobs report to see if that rebound we saw in February actually continued in March or accelerated. Now, part of that answer will depend on small businesses. There are 32 million small businesses in the US, and they are a key determinant of the jobs recovery for at least two reasons. One, even though small businesses make up about 47% of the workforce, over the past decade, they've created 2/3 of the net new jobs. The second reason why small businesses are important is because they are leading the post pandemic recovery. These firms that employ less than 50 workers are actually ahead of larger firms. Now, to see this, let's go back. Let's go back about a year ago when much of the US was in lockdown in March and April. Over that 2-month time period, the US economy lost 20 million jobs. Now let's fast forward a year. Since that time, small businesses have recovered about 66% of the jobs they lost in that 2-month period. Larger firms, those firms that employ more than 500 workers, have only recovered about 42% of the jobs they've lost over the same time. Now, one of the reasons why small businesses have been able to recover more quickly is due to the Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP. This was new legislation passed by Congress to create relief and to help small firms retain workers. ADP data actually showed that because of the Paycheck Protection Program, eligible firms were able to increase employment by 3.25 percentage points on average. Now, that might sound like a small amount, but in June, when hiring exploded in the US economy, that Paycheck Protection Program, according to our estimates, was responsible for the rehiring of over 2 million jobs. We are left to wonder what's next for small firms, and we're asking 3 questions to determine what the outcome could be. First, we want to know how long it will take small firms to get back to business as usual. 40% of small firms recently said that it would take more than a year to get back to business operations that they had before the pandemic. So we're going to watch that number closely with new survey data. 2, we want to know if small firms can sustain the momentum in hiring. Last month, small firms created 51,000 jobs. We'd like to see that number actually expand this month. And 3, we want to know, are new businesses being formed? We saw late last year a surge in new business applications. However, the number of those applications that actually went from applying to opening their doors to customers those projections have actually declined from a month ago. So we want to see that number reverse. We want to see more businesses being formed because they are so critical to the U.S. economic recovery and the jobs recovery. Now, the answers to all these questions will obviously determine how long it takes for Main Street to get back to normal, but they'll also determine how long it takes for the U.S. to get back to full employment. Thank you for watching the Main Street Macro blog. For more of our insights on the week ahead, go to adpri.org.